Referring to games as cozy has been a huge trend in the last few years, but it can be hard to actually define what a cozy game is because it's so based on your own opinion, your own personal opinion of what a cozy game is and what makes it cozy. So in this video, I will be ranking the coziness of my recently played games. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Min, and on this channel, I make videos about cozy games, farming sims, and sometimes even my game collections. So when I first came up with this idea, I googled what is the definition of cozy. So the Oxford Dictionary on Google is the first thing that pops up, and the definition was giving a feeling of comfort, warmth, and relaxation. Through looking at synonyms and using my own ideas and vocabulary, I found comfort to mean ease from distress, warmth to mean fuzzy feeling of happiness, and relaxation to mean feeling a sense of peace or calm. But then later, I found this article, which I will link in the description, by Project Horseshoe, where they describe what makes a game cozy. They define coziness as how strongly a game evokes the feelings of safety, abundance, and softness. So their definition is that safety means having an absence of danger and risk, abundance meaning a space to focus on relationships, appreciation of beauty, self-actualization, nurturing, and belonging, which are some of the lowest needs on the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's a psychology thing. And then they also have softness, meaning gentle and comforting, where players have a lower state of arousal but can still be highly engaged and present. So combining their idea of what coziness means and my idea of what coziness means, I came up with this definition. Coziness is a sense of safety, comfort, and relaxation. So then I also had to define what are these three categories, and I ranked the following games based on these three categories. So safety. Safety is ranking 1 through 5, 5 being the safest and 1 being the least safest, on how safe a game makes you feel. You should not feel in danger or fearful. And then comfort. Comfort, ranking comfort on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the most comfy and 1 being the least comfy. This is how at ease the content of the game makes you feel. So that includes the story, the art, the environment, and the gameplay. This comfort provides a warm and fuzzy feeling of well-being, of like that happy feeling of like, I really love this game, I love the art, I just feel warm and fuzzy. And lastly, relaxation. So ranking relaxation on a scale from 1 to 5, of how soothing the play of the game is for you. Does the gameplay help you wind down? Is the gameplay calming? Stuff like that. And a quick disclaimer before we get started on ranking my recently played games is that this is just a fun little way that I came up with to give my opinions on these games, but also to rank the coziness of the game. Because I do feel like it's a conversation in the cozy gaming community of like, okay, this person thinks this game is cozy, but I don't think that's what cozy is. I feel like that's been a conversation in the community on Twitter in the past couple months, and it's like, okay, so I'm just gonna come up with my own little way to rank it that is very laid out and specific. These rankings are based on my personal opinions, and the coziness ranking does not determine if a game is bad or good. It's just a way for me to determine the overall coziness of the game. So your own rankings will vary from mine. I'm very open to other ideas about what coziness means to you, and I would love to know your own personal rankings of the following games, and I would love to know your own definition of what cozy gaming is to you and what that means to you. So please feel free to leave a comment below about your opinion, your idea, all that stuff. Okay, let's get into it. So the first game that we're going to talk about that I've been playing recently is Sticky Business. Sticky Business was just recently released on July 17th, 2023. It's actually pretty affordable. Right now it's on sale for $9, but it's gonna be 10 normally. There's an introductory offer right now since it's a new game, so you can get it a little bit cheaper. So check it out on Steam. Sticky Business is a wholesome and colorful game where you run your own sticker business. You use the elements provided in the game to create your own little stickers, and it's very simple but very fun. There's also Twitch integration, so if you're a streamer, this is great for you. Or if you're a chatter and you like to watch your favorite streamers play games, this is a great game to suggest that they play, because you can place orders in the chat for your favorite sticker that they created, which I love. So we had a lot of fun with that over on my Twitch. So you're actually able to save and print your own designs that you made. I don't really know the process behind that, but I know that it is possible. You can also save the designs to your computer if you just want to look at them because they make you happy, or you want to share them with your friends on Twitter, or just send it to your mom. I don't know. So Sticky Business is truly a wholesome game, but where do I rank it on the coziness scale? For safety, the game is straightforward. There really is no sense of danger in this game. You might mess up an order, but it's not a big deal, and that's not really a safety or dangerous thing. So for safety, I'm gonna rank this one out of 5, that it's very, very, very safe. For comfort, the content definitely made me feel at ease. And the cute elements that can be used to create your stickers are just obviously cute and adorable and precious, and I love the animals especially. From the cute elements that can be used to create stickers, to the colorfulness of this game, to the easy gameplay, I really, really liked it. I love the cute little stories that the game provides next to some of the orders that you fulfill. You can add little candies and extra stickers to people's packages and gain hearts. I think that's how it was gained. And that just brought me so much joy. So that fuzzy feeling element came in then when I was playing this game. So I rate this for comfort at a 5 as well. So we're starting out really strong here. So relaxation. What do I rank relaxation for Sticky Business? The gameplay is definitely soothing for me. I felt super immersed in the gameplay, especially after a long day at work. Then I go home and I do my sticker business, okay? There were times in the beginning where I was a little overwhelmed, but I found out that at the beginning of a new save, I don't know if you can do this after the save, but you can change the time limit. So you can change the daytime limit. So you can make it limitless or relaxed, or just have it on the original setting if you want to do that. So I found out about that, and that would actually increase the relaxation element of the game. They literally have an option called relaxation. Although I kind of liked having the time limit, so I kept it at the setting that I started with. I rate this game for relaxation out of 4, just due to the time limits that I kept in the game. So for you, that might be different. It might be a 5. But also for the stress that I felt about how bad I was at saving my money in this game. I literally was always broke because I bought stuff and I wasn't paying attention to which form of payment I was using, like whether I was using hearts or coins, and I was just like, oops, I'm broke again, I can't buy that little element now, or I just wanted to get all of them. And for overall scoring, it's 14 out of 15, which makes this a 93% cozy game. So check out Sticky Business if you haven't. The next game is called Lakeburg Legacies. This is also a brand new game released on July 20th, 23. And thank you so much to Ishtar Games for providing me the key to play this game on Steam and letting me check it out. I really appreciate it. Lakeburg Legacies is a social-based management sim where you're focused on pairing up your townsfolk to make the best, most effective families in order for your kingdom to grow and thrive. So you make couples between your favorite villagers, and you want to create the best lineages generation after generation so that families can be as effective as possible in their jobs, which then earns your village prestige. This game kind of took me my first playthrough of 30 in-game days to actually understand the gameplay. This game ends after a set amount of years, which you choose when you're starting your save. which I didn't really understand until my game abruptly ended at the 30-day mark. I never played a game like this before. It has a lot of cute elements, such as needing to remember the character's likes and dislikes as you guide them on their dates together to see if they're a match. This game has mixed reviews on Steam. It obviously just released a couple days ago from me recording this video. So I recommend that you check out those mixed reviews, see what you think. If you've played a game like this before and you're wondering if it's similar to something, that's gonna be your best way to find out. I personally haven't really played a game like this before, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But as for my coziness ranking, for safety, you don't really feel endangered in this game. There's no combat or enemies. There might be some fires that start in town and take some of your resources, but I don't feel in danger. So I would say safety is actually a 5. Comfort, the art and the characters are super cute and very fun. For those who love management games and matchmaking, you might have a lot of fuzzy feelings playing this game. But when the characters aren't a match, or they divorce after you matched them, or they die because you're doing a terrible job managing the town, it might feel a little bit upsetting and not so comfy because you are the one managing the village. So for me, I didn't feel a ton of like fuzzy feelings or cozy or comfy feelings during the gameplay, because it did have a bit of a learning curve. So I'm gonna rate the comfort at like a 3 for myself. I could have felt a little bit more comfy during the game, and maybe it's just the style of this game that doesn't make me feel that way. Or I just don't understand it, but I'm gonna rank it at a 3. Relaxation. I could see how this game could be relaxing because of the low-key gameplay. You can slow time, pause time, speed up the time, which helps a lot with how relaxing you'd like the game to be and what parts you want to speed up or slow down, or you just need to pause. The game does have a difficulty to it, and you might make mistakes. You might get behind on management, and you might get overwhelmed, but it overall depends on how you personally handle that in a management style game. For me, I'm gonna rank this relaxation at a 3 because I was getting a little overwhelmed, a little impatient. So overall, this one is 11 out of 15, which is 73% coziness. Okay, number 3, we're going on to Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. So this game released May 12th, 2023. I also talked about this one in my cozy game tier list, which you can check out as well if you would like to. I purchased the game the beginning of June, and I've been playing it slowly. Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, as I'm sure most of you guys know that, and it's even more full of content. There's 3 maps because there are 3 layers of this world to explore. The sky, the ground, and the depths. I'm gonna jump right into my rankings. So for safety, I would actually rank this one at a 2 because I originally had it at a 3, but I'm like, I get jump scared in this game all the time. I'm always on edge, especially in certain areas of the game. So I'm just gonna put it at a 2. And maybe it's just the part of the game that I'm in or the areas, but I'm like, when I'm in the depths, I'm so scared. Like, I had to leave. I just had to leave. And that's just my personal experience. So for comfort, the environment of the game can be calming depending on where you're at in the game, like I said. I enjoy the sky areas and the grassy land areas, and there's some really pretty views in the game. The depths and the area with the rock people are a little spooky for me though. There are times where I am feeling comfy and cozy because of the environments of the game. And I also love the story of the game. Like how the game started out, I'm like, I love this. I'm so immersed in this. I'm so engaged in this. It's obviously so good, and I'm excited to see it expand even more. It's fun to complete shrines, solve puzzles, and defeat enemies. Although those things can be a little bit stressing, but the sense of reward afterwards makes up for some of that stress because it feels so good to feel smart and figure it out, and you can really figure things out in your own way. So I'm gonna rank the comfort at a 3. So relaxation. The game isn't exactly relaxing for me, and I've been trying to play it before bed, and I'm telling you, it doesn't get me tired. It doesn't get me tired. It makes my mind very active. I'm on edge when the enemies are coming by. I feel like it keeps me up rather than winds me down, and that doesn't mean it's a bad game. It's obviously not a bad game at all. I'm just talking about the coziness, like how cozy is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So it's kind of fun to go through the rankings for this game, especially. This game definitely hypes me up more than it calms me down, like I said. And so I'm ranking the Relaxation at a 2. So overall, this means it's 7 out of 15, adding all the scores up. And that means the game is 46% cozy, which isn't too bad, right? That's not too bad. Okay, number 4. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. This game released on June 27th, 2023, and I've been playing this game a lot. Actually, even more than I've been playing Zelda. This is a remake of the Harvest Moon game on the GameCube from 2004, and this is an adorable farming sim and life sim that takes place in Forgotten Valley. In this game, you care for your farm, you get to know the townsfolk, you grow your family, and you interact with all the people in the town to get to know them, experience their lives, all that stuff. The game is played in 6 chapters where you see your life progress, you see your kid get older, you see other people in the town age. So it's really about having this wonderful life experience. So for safety, this game definitely has a sense of safety. There really is no danger involved, no combat, nothing like that. You feel safe, you're provided with a home, you're living with adorable little animals and cute townsfolk. So I'd rate this game a 5 on the safety scale. You're definitely gonna feel safe. I wouldn't say that it's the most gorgeous art style in the whole world, but it's a comfy art style for sure, and it's cute. This game is nostalgic for many, which is probably going to increase the comfort level if you get those nostalgic feelings. The story of the game definitely provides a warm and fuzzy feeling of love and emotion as you connect with the characters in the game and you're learning about their life experiences. So I'm going to rate this game as a 5 on the comfort level scale, because it's totally comfy for me. It's very open-ended. You gotta do what you want every day. There's a lot of repetition. I like that stuff. I like that. That's why I like Farm and Sim. Relaxation. So this game is super relaxing and super fun. It doesn't give you a lot of direction, and therefore you might actually miss out on cutscenes or friendships or tasks that you may have actually wanted to do, and then you have to go back and probably restart your whole game or do a new save to see those things because you didn't know, because the game didn't really give you a lot of direction. But it just goes to say how important it is to do quests, to talk to villagers, to be really, really involved in the game, which then makes your task list a little longer and gives you more to do in the game, which I think some people play this and they're like, I don't know what to do. I'm doing the same exact things every day, which is a big part of the game. But I like that because that adds to relaxation for me. It adds to the mindlessness of the game of okay, I have to do this, this, and this every day. And if you miss something one day, it's not a huge deal. I would rate this game as a 5 on the coziest scale. So that means that this one gets an overall score 100% cozy. That's what I'm saying for this one. I love it. I love it. It's right down my alley. It's amazing. And yeah, that's my coziness ranking. It's a great game. Check it out. And number 5. 5 is a game called Dave the Diver, which I didn't think I would like, but it has overwhelming positive reviews on Steam. Dave the Diver is a casual, single-player adventure RPG featuring deep-sea exploration and fishing during the day and managing a sushi restaurant at night. It's an adventure, RPG, and management hybrid. You catch fish for the menu, you complete quests, and you explore the ocean during the day, and then you serve sushi and play a diner dash type of game at night. So I really like it. This is a really, really good game. You should definitely check it out. But how cozy is it? How cozy is it? Is it even cozy? I've seen some people calling this cozy. So let's see what I think about the coziness. So for safety, when it comes to safety, this game does include some obstacles under the water that can be a little scary. There's sharks under there, okay? There's a giant squid under the water, okay? They might come and get you. There's mean fish that just want to chase you around and bite you. that's definitely gonna bring the scale down for safety. So there's gonna be times where you're on edge, you don't feel safe, and I'm gonna rank it for safety at a 3 because from what I've played, it hasn't felt too over the top overwhelming. And there's a lot of like humor in the game too, which, what is it called? It's like called comedic relief, right? I feel like they have a lot of that in this game with other elements, and yeah, that kind of takes away from some of the danger feelings in my opinion in some ways. So I'm gonna rank this at a 3. For comfort, this game has a very cute art style, and it is some really pretty underwater locations, some really pretty fish that you see in, and the characters are very quirky and cute, and they have these hilarious cutscenes, which brings a lot of joy and a lot of warm fuzzy feelings for sure. You're able to customize your restaurant to make it look more to your liking or your style. I would say this game does provide a sense of happiness and reward because it's so much fun to play, so much fun to explore, so much fun to try to complete these quests, and I'm gonna rank the comfort at a 4. That's pretty high. Relaxation. The game does require focus and feeling a sense of stress at the same time as you rush to complete orders when you're running the sushi restaurant, as you try to complete quests or special orders and finding ingredients for stuff like that. When you're going diving, you need to go against enemies, which are like the sharks. And there are slight daytime limits, but nothing that's been overwhelming for me. I feel like you have plenty of time to do what you need to do each day. I'm going to rank the relaxation at a 3, I think. It's really close to being a 4, but I'm gonna go with a 3 because that's what I put on my script. So overall, this is a 10 out of 15, which is really good considering that this game probably wasn't really meant to be a cozy game. So this one comes out to 66% cozy. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about the game now. Okay, our last game that I will be ranking the coziness of for this video is Little Friends Puppy Island. Thank you so much to the developers of this game, Big Blue Bubble, and the publishers of this game, Fireshine Games, for gifting me the game on Nintendo Switch. And I have it on Nintendo Switch, and I'm so glad I do because it's very relaxing. It's very fun to play before bed. I actually love this game way more than I thought. I thought it was gonna be something that I'm like, this is so boring, like I don't wanna continue this, but it's not that way at all. So in Puppy Island, you can discover the island with your pup. You take walks, you discover areas, you improve the island by adding new activity areas to the island, you discover new pups, and more. This game features 8 different locations to uncover, 9 breeds of puppies with over 140 variations, and I am on the lookout personally to find a pug because I have a pug mix in real life. Okay, so I have a bias towards pugs. I love them. You can also care for your animals by feeding them, giving them a bath, which are necessary things to do because you go on a walk, you dig up a lot of holes, and you get really dirty. Your little puppy does. You gotta give it a bath. You can train it, which training is very important in this game because you can't access certain parts of the path unless your dog is trained properly in agility or whatever skill it needs to get past that part. To get past certain parts of the map, you do a little simple mini game. There are a couple different mini games that I've come across, and they're very cute. They're very fun. Yeah, so here are my thoughts on the coziness. So for safety, Puppy Island has a very safe gameplay. There is no sense of danger experienced, and I'd rate the safety at a 5 because there's just nothing. You're hanging out with puppies. Comfort! Puppy Island is extremely comforting. You're gonna have so many fuzzy feelings because you're looking at puppies. And dressing them up is so funny. You can put them in the funniest, cutest little outfits. I really feel a fuzzy feeling during this game, and I'd rank the comfort at a 5. Relaxation. Relaxation, this game is so relaxing. I fell asleep the first time I tried out this game. I tried it after a long, stressful day at work, and I felt so soothed. I fell asleep. The game is very simple. Like I said, the puppies are super cute. The game is very easy and mindless. It's even listed as casual category on Steam. So if you're looking for a very simple yet adorable game, then this is gonna be one of those. I'd rate this for relaxation also at a 5, which brings this game to 100% coziness. So yeah, those are my coziness rankings for games I've been playing recently. I am really enjoying all of these games. They're all different, very different, I would say. I only have, what, one farming game in this video? How is that a thing? But yeah, I've been playing all of these recently. If you want to follow me on my Twitch so you get notified when I'm live, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and all the socials, so you can find those in the description below. And please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!